sexy senior citizens, Obama-rama, and campaign comedy. Hey everybody, I'm Tony Masilis, and this is Irregularly Scheduled Programming. So I'm watching the evening news last night, right, and there's this piece on the sex lives of senior citizens. A new study says that many older couples have sex 2 or 3 times a month.
It's not as unusual as you might think.
Not as unusual as your man purse. But anyway, here's the part they didn't show you last night.
We make a date. No, it's not spontaneous because
sometimes it's spontaneous, but then I have to use a what do they call it? It's a funny name.
Astroglide.
Astroglide. I have.
And to think that they're all having sex with Dr. Ruth Westheimer. Slut. Well, I have some very unscientific poll results to share with you. In fact, I really only asked Mike Webben, our senior producer, but it seems that the majority of Americans think the 2008 contenders are not very funny. Case in point, Senator Barack Obama was on The Daily Show last night.
With the experiencing thing, have you thought about running a smaller country first?
No, you know what I did think about, though, was invading a smaller country. As, you know...
Great way to get some popularity.
Grenada?
See what I mean? I mean, it's kind of not that funny. And the other thing is you should probably learn how to pronounce the country before you decide to invade it. But anyway, Vaughn Ververs is here with me, and he's our senior political editor. I'm being a little hard on Barack Obama. It really wasn't that funny last night, but it has to be difficult for these guys who go on the late night shows.
Well, it used to be these guys would go on and they didn't have to do much to be funny. Now they're trying a little bit too hard, and you really shouldn't try to be funny.
Why do they feel the need to do this?
Well, it does get them a lot of attention. The humor is always going to drive politics. It has ever since Johnny Carson started talking about it in his monologue. David Letterman's Top 10 has become a staple for all political junkies. So it has become part of the process, and you have to be somewhat adept at it. And some people are better at it when they go on these shows and try to have canned lines. Some are better when they do a more produced version of that, too.
You know, I feel so bad for John Edwards because I think it's all become about his hair. When did good hair become a detriment for a candidate? How did this happen?
What happened, the wonderful magic of YouTube and the way video races across the internet these days.
One person that everybody really is talking about online is Ron Paul. Is he crazy? He seems like he's kind of crazy, but I have to confess that I like him, but I'm not sure if I should. He's like a guilty pleasure.
He is the hit of the season on the internet. If you had Nielsen ratings for the internet, he'd be the one-hit wonder of this campaign. One of the reasons is he speaks to an audience and a group of people who don't have a voice in the process right now. He talks a lot about government getting out of people's lives and not doing it so much, and that's what Republicans used to talk a lot about. They don't anymore, so he naturally has built a little audience there for himself.
All right, Vaughn Ververs, thanks so much for stopping by. Glad you're in New York for a couple days. Thank you all for watching. If you want to send us an email or you have a video that you want to share, preferably not one of seniors having sex, then send it along to isp@cbs.com. I'm Tony Masilis. Now get back to work.
Astroglide.
Astroglide.